against my brothers. So we are here today. Y'all want to come outside? We outside. Show me. I want you to show me who got hurt. Show me with all the, oh, they're mad because we got numbers. Nigga, I'm only 5 deep. What's up? What's up? We only 5 deep. Y'all want to come out with numbers? 50 trying to ambush my brothers? 20-some deep trying to ambush my brothers? Nigga, I'm only 5 deep. What's up? We got a chair right here. What's up?
All that damn purpose, just like the church. Just like the church, when they put on a good show. They wear that suit and tie. They look nice, but behind closed doors, what they doing? Doing what everybody else does. Getting high, having sex with children, raping, adultery, the destruction, just like everywhere else on the planet Earth. Right. The church, the Muslim mosques, now your Hebrew Israelite groups. Right. Now your Israelite groups, on the outside, they so knowledgeable and they got the truth and they know so much. When on the inside is death and destruction. Right. Give me that scripture. What that say? Give me just like the Christian church, just like black people, Hispanic people, don't be fooled again. Don't be fooled again like you was fooled by your pastor. Your pastor fooled you. Your pastor fooled you good. You know why your pastor fooled you? Because your pastor, he talks so nice. Oh, he just talk about God and Jesus. He just want to wake the people up, you know. Your pastor, he just want to wake the people up, and he want to feed the people. He just want to bring you closer to God. And he wear a suit. He wear a tie. He wear a nice robe, a nice purple robe. Your pastor, he got a nice song and a dance he can sing. He got a tambourine. He got a whole band with him in the church, and we fell for it. We fell for it for hundreds of years in the black community because we got fooled by a song and a dance. We got fooled by somebody that looks nice, that looks okay, but on the inside is destruction. Right. On the inside is destruction. Read that.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets.
Beware of false prophets. False prophets. Once again, what is a prophet? What is a prophet? A prophet is somebody who has a prophecy, who tells you you better obey the Most High or you'll be destroyed. He'll tell you Christ is coming back soon. He's coming back soon. A prophet has a prophecy. He tells you a message from the Most High, or he tells you the future of a message from the Most High. Read from the top.
Beware of false prophets.
Beware of false prophets. Beware of people who have a prophecy, who have something to teach, who seem as if they love God, but are false. They do not love God. God is not with them. God isn't giving them any messages. God is not on their side. Read on.
Which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Which come to you in sheep's clothing. Will come to you in sheep's clothing. And this scripture is a perfect summation of what the IUIC is. You know what the IUIC is? They took the truth and made it palatable to Christians. That's all they did. All they did is they took the truth, which is something that is truly unique. The truth of being an Israelite, especially coming out of Isupk, coming out of One West, is absolutely unique. The world has never seen anything like it before. Right. In modern day times, you have never seen anything like the Israelites come out of One West. Right. Come out of New York. Right. We don't believe anything we damn near don't believe anything that anybody else believes. Right. We completely contrarians. We all the way on the right hand side with the Most High. But the IUIC, they made the truth palatable to Christians. What do Christians like? Christians don't like men who dress in all black. Right. Christians don't like men, who wear funny things on their head. Right. Christians don't like things that are intimidating or strange. So what the IUIC do? They say, okay, no sweat. We're gonna wear purple every day. We're gonna dress like you. We're not gonna be full out Christians. We're gonna get just as close as to your pastor as we can. So we're gonna wear purple every day because a Christian likes purple. What else? Christians also like Christian women in specific. Christian women, they want a man that only is with one woman. They don't want a man to have what you would call, a side piece or more than one wife. They don't want a man to have more than one wife. So what does IUIC do? They say, no sweat, Christians. Your husband can only have one wife because that's what Christian women like. Right. Not because it's the truth. Not because, not because King David didn't have 1,000, King Solomon, King David didn't have 1,000 wives. Not because of that, because Christian women, it's harder for a Christian woman to join you if you believe that a man can have more than one wife. And that's the IUIC. The IUIC on the outside, they give you what they think you want. They give you what they most definitely can. They give you what you think you want. You think you want somebody that's nice, that looks nice. You think you want somebody that, that won't have sex with a bunch of women. You want somebody who's clean shaven and nice. But just because you're clean shaven, just because you look nice, just because you dress nice, just because you have a certain appearance, does not mean you aren't a murderer. And IUIC is proving it. IUIC is proving it that your outward appearance only means so much. The way you talk and the things you say only means so much. What really matters, however, is what you do when you think nobody's listening. Right. When you think nobody's watching. Right. That's what counts. That's what counts. IUIC, they don't get that. Right. IUIC, once again, just like the church, they don't get that. What really matters is not what I do in public. Of course, I'm gonna be great in public. What really matters, though, is what you do behind closed doors. Right. What you do in the dark. And in the dark, in the IUIC, they have sex with prostitutes, male prostitutes, transgenders. And behind closed doors, IUIC, they hunt down their ex-members. They hunt down the ex-members, they set them up and pistol whip them. Am I making this up? Am I just making up ideas? No, you can go on the internet and talk about it. One of our captains had a whole interview with one of their victims. I see why they don't want to leave IUIC. I see why they don't leave, because if they leave, they might get hunted down a year later. They might get hunted down and pistol whipped and beat half to death, get their arm broken. Get their arm broken and their fingers broken. And we're the gangsters. We're the ones that's gangsters, and you're the actual murderers. We're so evil and so destructive because of the way we look. Or because our choice of words, because of the music we listen to, or some foolishness. When they actually murder people, actually, at least 2 of their members have actually went to jail for murder. Actually went to jail, but we the thugs and the criminals. Read that from the top.
God. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing. God. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
But inwardly they are ravening wolves, and that's your Christian church, and that's IUIC. Right. That's the average religious leader. On your major religious leaders, all they do is on the outside they seem so clean. They got sheep's clothing. What is it? A sheep is docile. A sheep is scary. A sheep is docile. Don't hunt nothing. Don't hurt nobody. A sheep just want to eat and be left alone and stay with the flock. And a sheep looks innocent. A sheep got a big fluffy coat. A big fluffy coat. A sheep doesn't have claws and canines like a wolf or like a lion. A sheep looks so innocent, so purple and comfortable. So purple and comfortable and just so nice. But on the inside,
Come. But inwardly they are ravening wolves.
But inwardly they are ravening wolves. And that's IUIC. IUIC, a group of people who only care about what we see. They only care about what the people see, but they don't care about what God sees. Right. God sees everything. When you're having sex with that prostitute, God sees it. When you're on the internet making fake pages and plotting on people and hunting people down and tracking people, God sees it. We don't see it, we don't know about it, but God does, and God will judge you. Right. Don't be like a Christian. Don't be like a Christian. Don't be somebody who only cares about what happens in public. Care about what God sees, and He sees everything. Right. He sees everything you do. He sees the rape. He sees the prostitution. He sees the murder. He sees the assaults. Right. He sees you becoming cops and locking people up unjustly, wrongfully. He sees everything you do, and that's what you should worry about. Not your purple garment. Not making sure your purple garment is nice and tailored and starched up for King. Right. But make sure behind closed doors, you're actually living righteously instead of just telling these people to do. Right. And with that, I'm gonna pass it over. Here's another thing in the car that I'm sure that I hope gets in the heads of the people that's in IUIC. It's all okay. We are all Israelites. We go out on the street and we speak and we say things that most people don't agree with. The populace, the average person, we say a lot of things that they would not agree with. So I understand that people come up against you. People may want to harm you, do certain acts of violence against you. I get that as an Israelite, as somebody who goes out in the street and speaks and says things that most people don't like. I understand that. But there's only so many times that I could go to camp, come out in this street corner all across the country and get shot and not start to think that maybe God isn't with me.
Right.
There's only so many times that I can go out in the street and get shot and be running across the street talking about they popped me and going out going to speak and getting shot at and shot before I say maybe there's something we're doing that's not right.
Right.
And damn sure what happened in Kansas City is definitely poetic.
Right.
What happened in Kansas City is definitely poetic justice, straight from God, straight from Him. You want to know how God's judgment works? Y'all in IUIC, y'all want a real life example of how God's justice works? Look back what happened a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Look back what happened 2 weeks ago with your member in Kansas City that got shot at that gas station.
Right.
I think in the same neighborhood, or maybe even blocks away from the first incident that happened with the Isupk. That's what we call poetic justice.
Right.
You going out to camp, you get in an altercation with another group.
Right.
You get in an altercation with the Isupk, you lie on them, you hold them down on the ground, the cops come, you lie on them, talking about they had guns.
Right.
You make it seem like they're the ones that are criminals and evil and destructive, and they're the ones that should get locked up. And about a month later, in the same city, in the same neighborhood, you go out to speak and you get shot because God is against you. God is against you, even though your garments is tailored to the T, even though you're so purple like Barney. You purple like Barney. You one green shirt away from being Barney. Even though your appearance on the outside, even though you know all the scriptures, I'm sure they know all the scriptures. I'm sure the precept book is amazing, immaculate. I'm sure the precept book got fringes on it and everything. I'm sure your precept book came straight down from heaven. It glowed in the light and came down to you and floated down. I'm sure you know all the scriptures in the world, but knowing all them scriptures did not give you brotherhood.
Right.
Knowing all them scriptures didn't give you actual love for your people.
Right.
And love for your people is something that is nearly impossible to teach.
Right.
It's nearly impossible to teach somebody that hates themselves, hates their people, that they should love their people.
Right.
They should be on the side of their people. They should have mercy on their people.
Right.
I'm gonna give it back to you. I'm gonna give it back to you, Carl.